Hey guys, welcome to another Thursday, another Warriors Den recap. So to start this one off, to usher in the new year, we have Positivity 2018, and they added a rainbow to showcase the positivity, except it's not a rainbow, it is a multicolored circular arc effect. Definitely not a rainbow. So then Eric Pope says he wanted to answer the question of what is happening after Season 4. Well, they have a super creative label for that, and it's called Season 5. Today's show is mostly just high-level points. It's not a deep dive that'll come up in the off-season. We don't have a visual roadmap, and it's not the roadmap for the full year. We will be seeing that on the 25th. And then we had Roman bring up that Season 5 is being changed for what a season should be bringing. We are going to be getting more stability, more balance, and the team is prioritizing balancing characters and releasing dedicated servers. We're not going to be getting new heroes, but we will be getting the reworks and a rebalance of the Kensei, Berserker, Highlander, and Conqueror. These should all be shipping with the release of Season 5, and then we will be having a rolling process to release updates to almost all of the other heroes during and after Season 5. We will also be seeing changes to the parry system released with Season 5. The plan is to ship dedicated servers during Season 5, so we won't have any more host migration, no more resync, and no more NAT issues. It is currently in the last phase of polishing right now. We'll have the server released first, lag compensation will be coming at a later date, but it will be done and it'll be pending actual activation. The reasoning for this is that they need active players to test it, so it'll be coming shortly after release. They need a real internet to be testing how the latencies are between homes and the servers and between other players so that they can properly compensate for it with lag compensation. We should be getting some tech details and further backend related stuff to dedicated servers on a tech blog coming up during this season. So that may be an interesting read for those of you who enjoyed my last video. We should be able to get an eye into what For Honor will be doing in the future and see where we'll be going from here. Then we have the relevant this week content of the Mythic outfit discount. You get 5,000 steel off, or they're 33% off, however you want to look at it. Then we have a new game mode. It is an event for 1 week. It is called the Dance of Death. It's under the events playlist on your faction's stronghold. So what is it? Dance of Death is a 2v2 brawl mode variation where the victory condition is changed so that it can only be achieved when both opponents are dead at the same time. Opponents will respawn 2 seconds after being killed, and each successful kill extends the respawn timer by 1 second, and you're not allowed to revive. They also showed the improved Viking mask. It's not a new mask, it's just better. It will be released with Season 5, so we'll get that fixed there. As far as I can tell, they added some glow to the eyes and the teeth, and they also fixed the floating execution mask. So it's not too improved, but it's just enough to say that they did something. Then we have the Vikings winning the faction war, so that's cool, I guess. Vikings are around 28% of the players, and Knights are around 30%. So I'm not sure what the Samurai are doing, but they're not playing very well. And in exciting news, there is no more Tribute Pilgrim Order. Nobody liked it and nobody did it, so it's being removed from the game. Then our lovely Faction War lady made a sly comment, since she won't be on next week, which was, "Salvage changes please," and then that was quickly shunned by Eric Pope with a "not yet." So maybe next week, maybe the week after. And we have a very large patch coming next week Thursday. It's title update 1.18. You can find the exhaustive list of patch notes on the website. I'll link it down in the description as well. But to cover some of the highlights, soft feints, flickers, guard break feints should all be fixed. If you're playing at around 100 millisecond latencies, you shouldn't see recovery flickers either. The coders have explained it about 40,000 times and it's still not entirely clear, so okay, thanks. Vacuum ledges are fixed. That's where you suddenly start gravitating towards a ledge and just fall off of it for no reason. There's a bunch of tracking bug issues fixed. This mostly applies to sprinting jump attacks. They'll have improved tracking, as well as changing some of the dodge jump attacks. If you think you should have been out of the way, you should be out of the way now. This is pretty much across the board. Every form of jumping attack should be corrected now. Shaman's Bite is nerfed with some animation fixes as well. For the most part, if you get hit by a bite, it's been changed so that it'll be improved for the defender's side, that they will have a better outcome in every way towards a bite. Then the Aramusha is getting some pretty good flat buffs to all of his damage and stamina drain, as well as a buff to his all block to make it more worth it than a parry. He's also getting a top heavy on guard break. So those of you who play Aramusha, you should be very, very happy because this is a very hefty buff. Then there was a bug with the Viking Village barrel trap. Well, now it properly kills the DLC 3 heroes, that's the Shaman and Aramusha, because apparently it didn't do that. And in other great news, friendly fire no longer causes you to drop the tribute flag, so you can't be griefed over the tribute flag anymore, and hopefully they bring this to revives too. I think that'd make for an all-around better experience. And then we got a whole bunch of faction war improvements because it's the best part of the game. And in the final bit of news that helps remove a bit of frustration from For Honor, they fixed the bug where you get stuck in the tactical view when you join a game in progress. So no longer should you be stuck floating up in the sky forever, getting quit penalty for joining a match in progress. With that bit of frustration fix, it should cover just about everything that was brought up on the Warriors Den stream today. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the battlefield.